Major League Fishing Cups are back and available on MyOutdoorTV.
Here we go.
Start your free trial on MOTV.com to enjoy new episodes of Major League Fishing Cups now. Use promo code YT30.
There's no history, there's no anything. It's just drop in the pond and go.
You have to keep trying different things throughout the day. Really just go with the flow. You don't know what to expect.
The tension's always there. It seems like it always comes down to the last few minutes in each round.
That is the beauty of Major League Fishing. You're never out of the game, and really, truthfully, you're never all the way in the game. You got it, had it.
Oh my gosh.
No! Oh, I needed you.
Now we're talking.
How about that?
Yes, yes.
General Tire's Major League Fishing. It's the Academy Sports and Outdoors Heritage Cup from Waco, Texas, presented by Magellan Outdoors.
They're gonna pull all the tricks out, that's for sure.
Looks like it's a canyon deal. The banks are real steep.
This is a typical West Texas lake. Looks like it's got a lot of rock, some docks in it.
That's a good thing about Major League Fishing. We go to some new bodies of water. Water's 75 degrees. It's kind of a fall transition. Bites. Usually pretty tough this time of year. They ain't always good, but we go to new bodies of water.
This actually looks like a really good area right where we're at.
Let's go find them.
Welcome to General Tire's Major League Fishing. 30 anglers have assembled in Waco, Texas to compete for the title of Heritage Cup champion. Today, 10 will face off in Elimination Round 3, but only 6 will move on to the sudden death rounds, putting them one step closer to the Heritage Cup trophy. Let's meet today's 10 anglers. He's the Bass Pro Tours Angler of the Year and the current world champion, Jordan Lee. Coming in as the 8th ranked angler, Mark Rose. Right behind him, ranked 9th, Mark Daniels Jr. He's ranked 22nd, Wesley Strader. Close behind at 27th, Anthony Gagliardi. Holding on to a 40th ranking, Todd Fairclough. At number 45, Dave Lefebvre. Coming in ranked 58th, Matt Lee. He's ranked 63rd, David Walker. And rounding out the field in 76th, Hall of Famer Paul Elias. When looking to become a Major League Fishing Cup champion, these anglers need to be ready for anything. Our Elimination Group 2 winner, Ott Defo, shows us how he prepared for his upcoming sudden death round in today's General Tire Anywhere is Possible.
One of my favorite parts of Major League Fishing is the fact that anywhere truly is possible. We're down here in the Waco, Texas area this week, early October, and this can be a pretty hard time of the year. And when fishing's tough, for me, I'm gonna go to reaction bites. For me, that means a couple different things. If the water's off-colored, I'm probably gonna be reaching for a small, shallow-running, square-billed crankbait. This is a bait I can fish around wood, I can fish around rocks, I can bounce it off of that cover and really trigger a reaction bite out of those bass. In clear water though, it's not gonna be the one that plays. For me then, it's gonna be a topwater. Even under bright sunny skies, you can definitely still generate a reaction bite out of shallow fish. And in that situation, I'm gonna reach for a topwater bait. This is a buzzing style toad, something I can make a long cast with, and then I'm gonna fish it back pretty fast on the surface. And that's another way to generate a reaction bite. But down here, man, for me, that's what I'm gonna be focused on. Reaction bites, whether it's clear water or dirty water, and truly anywhere is possible when you're fishing Major League Fishing.
With no practice and no information, the anglers only have 30 minutes to run the lake and try to figure out a game plan. To get a closer look at the options they have available, let's go out to Marty Stone with today's lake breakdown.
Chad, what the anglers are going to find this morning during their ride through with their Mercury-powered boats is a good but stingy Lake Belton. On this lake today, we're going to use the Leon River section for the zone. And this particular zone has got over 6,000 surface acres of water in 60 miles of shoreline. And there's two distinct patterns. The first one, it consists up the river in the back of the creeks, and it's all about the stained water. The key baits for these anglers has been reaction baits, a square bill, a vibrating jig, or a spinner bait. The second dominant pattern that we've seen in the previous two elimination rounds has been about the lower section all the way up to the mixing water, and it's been a top water pattern. The key that the anglers have found has been the shorter pockets and bays that's got the steeper bluff banks. If wood is mixed in the form of standing timber and cedars, all the better. But the number one factor that we've seen in the previous elimination rounds has been the wind. When the wind blows, these fish bite. Today's weather's got a morning low of 59 degrees, and we've got a little bit of haze and some wind, but later in the day it's supposed to get up in the high 80s, and this wind could possibly go away. And that could be bad news for these anglers.
We're just gonna dust these boys with this bass cat right out of the gate.
I don't know what it is I'm looking for exactly, but I'm just gonna go looking.
It's hard first thing in the morning, it's low light like this, to be able to see. It appears to be a lot of big rock.
Before I make the run, I just want to see how clear it is right here, see if it changes. It's really clear.
I'm actually trying to find if there's any different watercolor, because this is clear, real clear.
This looks dangerous. I like this creek.
Kind of look and see what this lake's got to offer. I don't know if it's a rock, grass, or nothing.
Bass right there, and these are road bed goes across there. Look at that road bed. Wow. There's fish all in it too. And it was bass.
I like the way it looks. It reminds me a little bit of Lake Travis in a way. Just deep. I mean, it's clear. It's got a lot of rock. I mean, it's all rock.
Watercolor definitely changes. That's good. Keeps me hidden from them, and it makes my lure not as visible to the fish.
And get a better look at what we just peeked at. There's a lot of bait down here. I mean, these look like fish to me on a side scan.
The main lake that we came out of looked like it had a lot of spotted bass. You get on some spotted bass, you can make some hay pretty good.
Fall time of the year is going to be about finding productive areas. Everybody's going to be throwing the top water a lot.
I'm at the front of a really big flat pocket. A lot of different looking stuff here. There's wood off the bank, there's some bushes, there's rocks, chunk rock, gravel.
Don't nobody move. We on a school of them already.
Don't know if it's going to be a whack fest or grind. They'll tell you.
You'll find expert bass fishing know-how from Mercury MLF Pro Team anglers at MajorLakeFishing.com/Mercury Pro Tactics.
General Tire's Major League Fishing is brought to you by General Tire. Anywhere is possible. Lucas Oil. Keep that engine alive. B&W Trailer Hitches. Towing adventure. Yeti. Built for the wild. Sonic. This is how we Sonic. And by Kubota. Together, we do more.
I fished a tournament in Spain a long time ago. It kind of reminds me of that lake.
I'm gonna start off with you, buddy.
I haven't cast none of these. Switched all my line, haven't front cast one yet. I'm nervous.
It's elimination round 3 of General Tire's Major League Fishing. Today, the third and final group of 10 anglers are ready to compete on Belton Lake for the Academy Sports and Outdoors Heritage Cup, presented by Magellan Outdoors from Waco, Texas. Today's elimination round will consist of 3 periods. The 6 anglers with the most weight will advance to sudden death and move one step closer to the championship round. Major League Fishing's elimination round 3 begins now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lines in.
All right. First cast. Let's make it a good period. Here we go.
We'll start out with a vibrating jig underneath these docks.
We're up here in some stained water. I just got a spinnerbait feel.
And I'll throw a spinnerbait a little bit too.
she gonna make it, boss, but I appreciate the nibble.
1 pound?
1 pound. 1 pound, 1 ounce. We on the board, baby. Little nibble. Thank you, boss.
Don't do it. That might make it, maybe. Be close.
1 pound, 1 ounce.
First fish.
Mark Daniels Jr.'s first angler on Score Tracker. His first fish weighed 1 pound, 1 ounce. Wesley Strader also caught his first fish weighed 1 pound, 1 ounce.
It didn't take long.
1-1. I'll take a 1-1 to start the day.
A lot of times you get cloudy days, clear water. You get fish where they just roam like that too, like they're not up under these docks, they're just out chasing around.
I've seen 3 or 4. I don't think any of them been a pound. No.
I don't know, I'm already discouraged I haven't got a bite. I can tell you that for sure.
You know, they're not just killing this thing every cast. They know what's up. They've been fished for before.
£1 pound, 8 ounces.
That's the start. That's the start, at least.
Anthony Gagliardi just caught his first bass, weighed 1 pound, 8 ounces.
I didn't even know he was here. That's cool. He'll catch him here.
At least I can say I held the lead for a little bit.
No! Can't do that in these things.
Just gotta get that first decent bite. It sure looks fishy, but I ain't proving it.
That 2 pounds is gone, gone, gone till I'm buried. And it's still gone after I'm buried.
Big keeper. Oh yeah, gotta be. Skinny. Been out chasing.
1 pound, 2 ounces.
Yeah, give me some good news. Thank you, sweetie. Sugar on the lips for the first one. Good juju.
I'm seeing a little bit of bait, but I'm not seeing any fish chasing bait. I don't like it.
Never overlook the obvious in one of these deals. No practice. So I was gonna start in this marina area, and luckily they came up chasing right before it was lines in, so I knew there was fish around. They showed themselves.
Something ain't right with this.
There's one.
First cast with a bladed jig. It's bigger than 1-1. Stay on there, buddy.
1 pound, 11 ounces.
1-1-1. Hopefully that's the number of the day.
Dave Lefebvre has caught a fish. He's moved into first. He's at 1 pound, 11 ounces.
They're getting a little bit bigger, though, slowly.
Catching them old big ones, ain't they?
There gotta be some fish on these docks. Might not be as good until the sun gets up, but I would think at some point there'd be some fish on them.
God, I just missed that one. Dadgummit.
He's a keeper. Thank you. That's a pitiful looking fish, but I'm telling you.
1 pound, 3 ounces.
On the board. The one I lost was fat. Catch the skinny ones, lose the fat ones? Surely not.
Paul Elias is now on the Score Tracker. He has 1 pound and 3 ounces. Makes 6 anglers on the Score Tracker.
Man, we gotta get moving.
Make a lot of ground right now.
So I'm starting to get a picture of what size the fish are, and they're pretty plentiful too. That's what I'm starting to get.
Well, we're averaging about 1 bass per hour right now. I don't know how good that's gonna do you.
They're not lighting them up this morning, that's for sure. It's a little bit slow, which is good, I guess, since we're not really lighting them up either.
Welcome back to General Tire's Major League Fishing.
Bunch of fish around, it's just gonna be tricky. It's clean water, deep water. They're dialed in on what they're chasing.
It's not gonna be a slugfest today.
It's Elimination Round 3 here in South Texas, and the anglers are trying to find their bite on Belton Lake. Today, though, is not about winning. It's about finishing in the top 6. Dave Lefebvre sits atop a group of 6 anglers who've only scaled 1 scoreable bass. When the bite is slow, these pros will need to adapt using different techniques to survive today's elimination round. Here's Marty Stone for today's Wiley X Eyewear, more than meets the eye.
In the fall of the year, the biggest question for anglers is to bump or not bump the cover. In my opinion, when you're fishing clear water, you never want your lure to touch the cover. You want that lure to come past the cover at a high rate of retrieve. That triggers the fish to leave the cover and track down that lure. If fish in clear water get a good look at that lure, normally they'll turn away. For the anglers that are fishing in the dirty water, they're gonna have to make sure that lure bumps the cover. It's gonna be the keys like this that they're gonna have to pay attention to make these bass on Lake Belton bite. The bite's tough, and if you ignore the details, you will not be successful today.
No matter how much you know about the sport, how many books you've read, videos you've watched, you never know.
It's a process. You got a whole lake that you gotta unlock, you know, try to figure out.
We got bait everywhere. I threw a bait fish imitation for the first 20 minutes, fished 400 yards, pick up something that absolutely has nothing to do with a minnow and get a bite on the first cast. Go figure.
Was there anybody that's caught 2 yet?
Nope.
Number 1. Here's my pro tip of the day. Do not leave your strings attached to your hoodie, because that's what happens. It's happened to me 1,000 times over the years. And that, yeah, there you go. You gotta get your official to help you out.
1 pound, 5 ounces.
And you can be done for. First bite of the day, a little finesse jig.
Jordan Lee's caught his first fish. Weighed 1 pound, 5 ounces, moved him into 3rd place. Nice for Jordan. Moved you and Mark Daniels Jr. to 6th. Yep, we're still in. Not for long, though.
We gotta get moving. Make a lot of ground right now.
I believe we got our first scoreable.
1 pound, 7 ounces.
All right, we're on the board.
Mark Rose has caught a fish. He's moved into 3rd place with 1 pound, 7 ounces.
It was tight. Everybody's got a 1 pounder.
Even with this crankbait right now, I'm only covering 1 section of water column on that piling. There's a lot of water and the places for a fish to be that I gotta show up from Arkansas and try to land on.
That'll work. That's those 2 pounders we were just talking about.
1 pound, 8 ounces.
1.8. There we go.
2 pounds, 9 ounces.
Relative to today, that's a giant.
Now that guy, he was hanging out just on some naked rock. I was trying to get up to this next bush, but again, you gotta let every bass tell on the next one. So I might need to slow down a little bit more and start focusing on these in-between sections, between the bushes, on just this naked rock.
Man, we just need a handful of those and call it good.
Anthony Gagliardi is the first angler to catch his second bass. It's 2 pounds, 9 ounces.
Ooh.
He moves into first place with 4 pounds, 1 ounce.
Starting to put some pieces together. I'm not.
If anyone's fishing those schoolers right by the ramp, it's either him or Rose.
Not saying it's gonna be the deal, but we might get a couple bites.
I've had 1 bite so far, and it was a little one. I lost him.
Like, I fished 2 backs of 2 creeks, and they've just been, nothing's really stood out.
He looks like a twin. That's a good one.
Come on, bud. Stay on there.
£1 pound, 0 ounces. I like him. I like him now.
1 pound, 10 ounces.
Nice one.
Dave Lefebvre has now caught his second fish. He's now moved into second place with 3 pounds, 5 ounces. Mark Rose has also caught his second fish. He's in fourth place with a total of 2 pounds, 7 ounces.
This is not encouraging.
He was on there some rocks right there.
He's gonna be close.
Oh, I missed one. Dang it.
1 pound, 0 ounces.
I'm glad I didn't call 15 ounces. Did everybody just figure something out? Or what?
Welcome back to General Tire's Major League Fishing for the Academy Sports and Outdoors Heritage Cup, presented by Magellan Outdoors from Waco, Texas.
What the heck is that? It is a smallmouth. I just caught a smallmouth in Texas. I swear I didn't bring that one with me.
2 pounds, 1 ounce.
There you go. I told you, I said, why is he fighting so hard? Well, that's why.
There's a little over an hour left in period 1 of Elimination Round 3. The anglers are struggling to find their bite on Belton Lake. Anthony Gagliardi sits at the top of the score tracker with 3 fish for 5-1. His biggest fish was a 2-9, the current Berkeley Big Bass. Only the top 6 will advance to the sudden death round, and just 5 pounds separate first place from 10th. To say it's wide open is an understatement. It's anybody's lake for the taking.
That's kind of funny how even the field is, to be honest with you.
These fish are not on the bottom and not up shallow. They're gonna be out over deeper water today. That's the vibe I'm getting anyway.
Tricky, tricky lake, man.
I'm the only one that ain't caught one now.
Yes, sir.
Well, that stinks.
It's always tricky when you go MLF Cup.
Oh my gosh. I just had one, a really nice one, follow me to the boat.
The fish maybe are biting a little bit, but everything's just scattered. There's just not a lot of them together.
It looked smallmouthy. I don't know if there's a possibility of there being smallmouth in here, but it definitely had a bronzy look to it.
You just don't never know, man. I ain't got a clue what these fish are on this lake.
Good one.
Oh yeah, come on, buddy. Yes, sir.
1 pound, 6 ounces.
Nice. For today, that's actually a better than average one.
Maybe.
1 pound, 0 ounces.
All right.
We got on the board, yay.
1 pound, 12 ounces.
Mark Rose caught his third bass now. He's in third place, 4 pounds, 3 ounces. And Todd Fairclaw is also on the score tracker now with a 1 pound, 0 ounce, so all anglers are on the score tracker.
That was a nice one.
I mean, at least we're getting a few bites now.
Another good one.
That was a little too, ooh, barely, he wasn't even hooked. That was a little too eventful right there.
We have 2 pounds, 11 ounces.
Nice. That's the ones that we're trying to go after right here.
Anthony's catching a couple. Just slow up a little bit, guys.
Yeah, not catching them is not a good plan.
I don't like to be the guy that speculates and looks wrong when the TV show airs, but I got a feeling he's standing there doing this. More than he's fishing. I could be wrong. I know gags pretty well.
We almost left the cast before that because I've not had any bites like out closer to the main lake. And now we just caught our biggest one out here, so that kind of changes that theory that they're all back in those little pockets.
Just do something nobody would do in Texas. Like, let's throw a frog down this bank.
Good fish, I think. Yeah, decent. Yep, I heard him go.
1 pound, 14 ounces.
It's a good one for so far today.
Jordan Lee has caught another fish. He's moved into fourth. He's got 3 pounds, 3 ounces.
We gotta catch us one more. We got 15 minutes to catch one.
Here's one. Stay on there.
Pound and an ounce.
1 pound, 1 ounce.
Holy cow, that thing's 16 inches long. My goodness.
Oh, no wonder. A smallmouth.
2 pounds, 2 ounces.
A little smiley. Texas. Maybe the first smallmouth I've ever caught in the state of Texas. I'm sure it is.
Is that 2 1 pound, 1 ouncers? That's a heck of a start, boys.
No, your first one weighed 1 pound, 2 ounces.
Oh.
He's 4 inches shorter.
I've got him figured out. You got to find the rock.
He's the only one that's found him a good spot.
There he is. Be a better one. It is a better one.
One pound, 3 ounces.
Oh, we are so on them right now, it's stupid. I mean, get your camera ready. Don't hang the tree, Matt, with 2 minutes left. Underwater limb. Eat it off the limb, then we really be on them. That's what happens when you get cocky, son.
Come on, Paul. Jiminy Christmas, I got to settle into something that I got confidence in.
Nope. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lines out. End of period 1.
I thought it was gonna be tough, but I didn't think it was gonna be that tough.
Well, that was Major League Fishing at its finest. Showing up somewhere, we don't know where we're at, trying to figure it out. Process of elimination. We eliminated a lot in the process.
We're not doing real good, but good news is
Nobody else is either.
Could have been worse. That's for sure.
That's always a positive thing to say.
That's so disheartening to get that many bites and not catch them, you know? You know what I mean? Because when bites seem to be pretty far and few between for everybody.
We started off hot, you know, and man, sometimes you get those bad indications. You get a bad clue. I don't know if that's what happened to me or not. Had 2 quick bites off of that wood, so I figured I'd just run around and flip wood and that'd be good, you know, but we did a bunch of that to no avail.
Anthony's caught some. That's been pretty much it, so we're gonna kind of regroup. May do the same thing, but to start out, I may try something a little different.
I'm not doing something that I feel like is something that would set me apart and give me a shot to win a tournament in most cases. I just feel like I'm doing something a lot of guys probably are. So it could come down to the area that I'm fishing or just what I'm targeting maybe. The last fish I caught, maybe that kind of intrigues me a little bit, catching that smallmouth on that little jerk bait, because that's something I could definitely cover a lot of water with. If you could get a couple bites like that, you know, that might be enough to propel me into that next round. But man, it was a tough round, but I mean, we're right where we need to be, so we just got to keep it up, keep getting bites like that, and hope we can hang in there.
MyOutdoorTV is your home for every exciting moment of the 2022 MLF season. Boom! Every episode, including live events.
Yes, sir!
Try it free at MyOutdoorTV.com. Use promo code YT30.
General Tire's Major League Fishing is brought to you by Berkeley, your fish, our science. Wiley X Eyewear, go confidently. Mercury Marine, go boldly. Favorite Fishing, the future of fishing. And by Academy Sports and Outdoors.
You saw a lot of long faces, I think, at the ramp besides one guy. I think Anthony was the only one that seemed like he kind of figured something out. The rest of us were kind of, I think, confused about the whole situation.
At the period 1 break, I'm trying to get my life back together. I got rods everywhere. I'm turning my focus. Hopefully this main lake deal, there's something to it.
I knew I just needed to increase my bite frequency. That was the whole key this week, was just getting bit. How fast can you get bit? And I was missing a lot of fish. I still wasn't getting enough bites.
You know, I felt like I wanted to explore some new water because I fished it really hard and I caught a couple, but it didn't seem like it was enough. You know, I just decided to do something totally different and try to fish a little deeper, try to fish some more docks.
By the end of the first period, I was developing kind of like a 1-2 punch thing where I had 2 different things working. It feels good not to be hovering around that 6-7 cut line like I normally am.
I was in first place, so I mean, obviously you're gonna feel pretty good. You know, what's really going through your head is like, where do I think I can be at the end of the next break? I had something that had a possibility of working, and I was gonna explore that, but then at the same time, I was prepared to go back and do what I had been doing prior to that.
While our pros make their adjustments for period 2, let's check out the score tracker. Felton Lake hasn't given up many scoreable bass today. Anthony Gagliardi has landed 5 and is the must-add point position leader, aided by a 211, which is his second Berkeley big bass of the day. All anglers are now on the score tracker. There are 2 periods remaining to decide who will finish in the top 6 and advance to the sudden death round.
I'm in the lead, but I don't have a lot of weight. So all it takes is just a handful of guys catch a few fish, and then all of a sudden you're right there on the cut line. So I mean, I still got to go out here. I mean, I need to catch them like I just did.
None of us really unlocked anything, so I feel like we have a little bit of time to experiment more than normal.
Let's just catch some fish this round and get us out of it. Away from that lower end.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Long run.
I'm gonna give this swimming worm a chance. For how long? I don't know.
Oh, that was a fish. That fish, I don't know what the heck the deal was, but he was sitting there going toot, 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 toot.
Choked it. Told you I knew what I was looking for. That'll get you up in the game real quick. That's gotta be almost a 3-pounder, close to it. 2 and 14, 213.
2 pounds, 14 ounces.
Nice. Knew what I was. I got it figured out if I can just get him to. That one ate it. Finally, I've done something right.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you. I'm glad I came back. Look at that. Holy smokes.
Paul Elias caught a 2-pound, 13-ounce fish, moved him to 4th. Wesley Strader caught a 2-pound, 14-ounce fish, moved him to 5th.
Dang.
You're now in 6th place.
That happened quick, didn't it?
See, I told you, it's like, just all of a sudden, different times of the day, the bigger ones will start biting.
2 good ones.
Not good when a 2-pounder bends your hook out, is it?
Guess where he's laying at? Under that bush. We're fixing to start up and run right down there to where them bushes start. God, he ate that thing. That was awesome.
Oh, I gotta catch some more fish.
Well, it sure seems like a spinnerbait would be good under these conditions.
Never mind. Stay on there. Please be a pound. God, he's so long.
1 pound, 0 ounces.
Yes.
Matt Lee just caught a 1 pound, 0 ounce. He moved into 3rd place. He is currently 3 ounces ahead of you.
Okay.
Good sign, boys. We can keep it going.
Oh, what I got?
Small one.
There we go. That'll work.
1 pound, 14 ounces.
It's not a largemouth. It might just be, I don't know what it is. Kind of looks like smallmouth, but it might be a meanmouth. It might be a cross they have here.
1 pound, 7 ounces.
So, go another smallmouth.
This might be a pattern you could run. You may could just keep this little jerkbait in my hand and kind of just fish, you know, right there at the mouth and down into the pocket a little bit. And I don't know, that's what we're gonna do for a little bit.
Oh yeah. Finally got my 1 even. I haven't caught one of them ever.
1 pound, 0 ounces.
How about that? First one ever.
I missed one on a top water, and then I picked up a Strike King jerkbait, and I caught 2.
You gotta be kidding me.
Don't you do it. There we go. He may go. Oh, chunky largemouth.
1 pound, 13 ounces.
Pretty fish, look at that.
1 pound, 0 ounces.
Those high ones like that, I mean, that makes a big difference. You catch 2 of those and somebody else has got to catch 3.
I just threw under, I seen something under the water right there, like a little, you know, a little stump or
Little log right there, caught that one off of.
I don't know about this guy. I'm just glad he got a bass, though.
1 pound, 0 ounces.
Sweet. Sweet. There you go. Okay. Okay, shooter. I found something to do. That's good.
One pound, 9 ounces.
Oh, a little bigger than I thought. Nice. It's all about just keeping your hand, keeping it wet, boys and girls.
Wesley Strader's caught another fish. He's now moved to 3rd place. He's at 5 pounds, 8 ounces.
It's definitely better to start the second period than it was in the first period.
Didn't blow up on it, he just slurped it. Old Slurpee.
Welcome back to General Tire's Major League Fishing for the Academy Sports and Outdoors Heritage Cup, presented by Magellan Outdoors from Waco, Texas. Wesley Strader has found some success using a buzz frog around rocks with bush cover, as you can see here in today's favorite fishing overview of the day. We're 30 minutes into period 2 and the bite is picking up on Belton Lake. Anthony Gagliardi has more than doubled the weight of 2nd place Dave Lefebvre. Behind him, Wesley Strader has made a move up to 3rd place, aided by a 214 Berkeley Big Bass. The rest of the field is log-jammed around the 6th place elimination line. Less than 2 pounds separate Matt Lee in 4th and Mark Daniel Jr. in 10th place. No angler is safe, but if Gagliardi keeps up the pace, he'll be on the fast track to the sudden death round. For more on that, here's Marty Stone for today's 6-hour Success Insight.
In the fall of the year, an angler truly has to pay attention to details. And during the first period, Anthony Gagliardi started to get dialed in. At the beginning, he was throwing a shaky head on rocky corners in clear water, and that's something that he seeks out. But as the period progressed, he picked up a jerkbait, and it wasn't just any jerkbait. It's a size 65 millimeters, truly a minute size, but it matches the shad perfectly. On days in the fall when its conditions are tough, when you got bright bluebird sun, foggy mornings, not a lot of dirty water, an angler that chooses to fish clear water better pay attention to details. And right now in this elimination round number 3, that jerkbait is truly making a difference for Anthony Gagliardi.
That's a good one right there. A big old smallie. I mean, I'm talking about I got him barely hooked. I'd be surprised if I get him in. I had him. Well, I had my hand in his mouth.
1 pound, 0 ounce.
Right. Thank you, Lord. I was due at 15 ounces of that caught.
Now we're talking.
3 pounds, 6 ounces.
There we go. 3.5 pound smallmouth, boys.
That last fish gives you 4 pounds, 9 ounces, moved up to 4th place.
Sweet.
6 ounces ahead of 6th place.
A couple more like that and a few little scorables to go with them, that might be enough.
Better get around some bass. We got to figure these rascals out. That's why you follow your gut right there.
£1 pound, 6 ounces.
1 pound, 6 ounces. Follow your gut. I almost drove right by this spot. I saw it look right. So let's come over there and make 3 casts. First cast, I catch one. That's what it's all about right there.
1 pound, 2 ounces.
All right. He surprised me. A little butterball. Yes.
few more fish being caught this year. A couple better ones.
So far, it's looking like a good move coming down here to this clear water.
Come on, there's got to be one right down there somewhere.
That one will keep. Come here, you.
There we go. Yeah, baby.
1 pound, 6 ounces.
Okay, sweet. Get in there.
1 pound, 11 ounces.
111. Perfect. Little spinner bait, fishing in conditions. The wind's blowing. I'm like, this is a perfect opportunity for old spinner blade.
Mark, with that fish, you now move into 5th place, 5 pounds, 10 ounces.
Okay.
You are 1 pound and 5 ounces out of 2nd.
You need 1 pound and 7 ounces to move into 2nd place.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of the same fish being caught in this lake.
Where have the largemouth gone?
One pound, 1 ounce.
I thought maybe I lost my ounce there. That's what they're feeding on, little minnows right there. Little ghost minnow, that's what we're catching tomorrow. Strike King.
Todd Faircloth now has 6 fish, has moved into 3rd place with 6 pounds, 12 ounces.
He's catching some big ones.
Come out of there. Oh, yeah. Get in here. Corbel bass, you.
That one should make it. Yep, that's a bass. Oh, yeah.
1 pound, 2 ounces.
Tiny, but we're taking.
1 pound, 7 ounces.
See? That was twice the size of them other ones.
David Walker caught his 5th fish, 1 pound, 7 ounces, moves him into 2nd place with 6 pounds, 14 ounces.
Wow. Man, it's getting tight.
See, I told you. I told you I felt like I had a clue. Apparently I did.
A grinder, boys. We got some grinder going on, except for Gagliardi. He's smoking everybody.
Welcome back to General Tire's Major League Fishing.
Just keep them coming.
1 pound, 14 ounces.
Keep them coming. I like it.
Period 2 is winding down, and Anthony Gagliardi continues to increase his separation from the rest of the field, aided by a 3-6 Berkeley Big Bass. It's been a tough grind for the other 9 anglers, and things couldn't get any tighter. Less than 3 pounds separates 2nd place from 10th place. With only 6 anglers advancing out of today's round, missed opportunities could come back to haunt you.
I think we're in, boys. I think we're in. It's about time, too. Well, I better not say that. I can't start talking like that.
Everybody's 2nd. I mean, 2 pounds from 2nd to 10th.
Smallmouth. Quick.
That's a good one. Oh my gosh. Is that a fish? Big bass. Big bass. Looks like a smallmouth.
1 pound, 3 ounces.
Heck yeah. Maybe it's a magic tree. I hit them with the goat rope. They want to play hardball, you hit them with the goat rope.
Oh my gosh, come here, come here, come here, come here. Yeah, look at that, in the tail. Oh, you sucker. I knew I had a little bit of time, but I thought I had him paralyzed.
Fish landing violation, 2-minute penalty.
Sorry, bud.
2 pounds, 7 ounces.
Brown one. Didn't even know they were in here.
Dave Lefebvre.
Yep.
Has now moved into second place solely. He now has a total of 9 pounds, 5 ounces.
Yeah, see, that's
David, that's moved you to third place with 6 pounds, 14 ounces.
See, that sucks, you know? What's fun about that?
Always gotta flirt with that bubble, man.
Oh, Maddie's firing them up.
How can you get that many bites on that buzzbait and then just stop?
God dang it.
That'll make it.
1 pound, 1 ounce.
Slowly, slowly. Yeah, but we figured out we ain't going back in none more of them pockets, I can tell you that.
Oh, got him. Yes. That's what you call keeping your eyes open.
Good one.
£1 pound, 5 ounces.
Nice. That was the greatest thing ever. I wasn't even 1,000,000% sure. I'm like, oh, I think that's one.
Whew. Made that a little more interesting than I needed to. Pretty fish. Long.
2 pounds, 8 ounces.
Look how long that fish is. For a 2.5, I mean, that thing like a torpedo.
I was gonna leave a second ago. Like, I wasn't even gonna make that cast because I'm getting too far away from that point.
Anthony Gagliardi just added a 2 pound, 8 ounce bass. He's now up to 22 pounds, 15 ounces.
He can catch as many as he wants. Doesn't bother me a bit. It's those other guys. Oh, he dropped it. I felt him spit it out. Oh, good one. Yeah.
1 pound, 5 ounces.
Fatty. Look at that, how some of them are real skinny and some of them are like a linebacker. Come on, dude.
Dave Lefebvre has caught another bass.
Oh, no.
He now has a total of 11 pounds, 15 ounces.
If sixth place gets to 8 pounds and I could get to 24, they'd have to triple their weight in the last period to make it. I think I'd be pretty safe.
Somebody gonna catch like a 5-pounder and bust this thing all the way open. Somebody got to be me.
Come on, eat it. Oh yeah, come on.
Anthony, that'll end up being a 2-minute fish landing violation.
1 pound, 7 ounce.
Nice. Nice little bass.
1 pound, 15 ounces.
Sorry, buddy.
Got 5 minutes.
Oh, that's a keeper. There we go. There we go. He's skinny, but he's gonna make a pound. This is a good one.
£1 pound, 3 ounces.
All right. 3 pounds, 0 ounces.
3-0. Doesn't look big, but it's big for me right now.
I don't know whether to stay in that creek we was in.
You have 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Oh! Catch a big pound 8 ouncer here right quick.
Oh, God. God dang it.
That was a good one.
10,
Yeah, that would have
9,
been interesting.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
3, 2, 1. Lines out. That's the end of period 2.
Well, it started off good, but it ended not very good.
Well, that was a key fish for me. I struggled that period. Without that one, I would just be in a bad mental rut going into this one, into the last period.
I've been fishing around a lot of different ways, been struggling, so I'm gonna have to step it up this last period if we want to move on.
I just gotta go fishing next period and go do something stupid.
I really should be doing a lot better. It's frustrating, but it's how it goes. You gotta regroup and just make sure don't make the same mistakes third period.
It seems like if you can find the shade and them bushes that's got this little deep water right close to it, you can get some bites. So what we're gonna do coming out of lunch break.
Just part of it, you know. End up catching 2, you know, that obviously helped, but we gotta end on a strong note this last period.
I didn't get as far up as I'd like to be, but you know what? 6th and 1st is all the same in this deal.
Caught 7 or 8 fish, I guess, that period. So we're still in first place. We got one more period to go. We just need to catch a couple fish and have a good time, and hopefully that'll be enough to get me into that next round.
I'd be happy with 6 or 7 more pounds. Probably don't need that much, but that's what we're after. Let's go have a fondue at the rendezvous.
MyOutdoorTV is your home for every exciting moment of the 2022 MLF season. Boom! Every episode, including live events.
Yes, sir!
Try it free at MyOutdoorTV.com. Use promo code YT30.
General Tire's Major League Fishing is brought to you by Bass Pro Shops. Your adventure starts here. Squincher, hydration that works. Sig Sauer, never settle. Waco Convention and Visitors Bureau, Waco, the heart of Texas. And by Toyota, let's go places.
Welcome back to General Tire's Major League Fishing for the Academy Sports and Outdoors Heritage Cup, presented by Magellan Outdoors from Waco, Texas. The anglers are on their final break of Elimination Round 3 on Belton Lake.
Oh, it's going to be dramatic. That's why I didn't want to catch that many, get ahead, you know, makes boring TV. You got to hang around that cut line if you ever want to get any kind of coverage on this thing.
I'm in a good spot. Like, it's not a spot that you get to be in often. I don't think I have to catch one in this period.
While they prepare for period 3, let's check out the score tracker. Anthony Gagliardi has dominated the field at the top of the score tracker, and Dave Lefebvre holds second after a strong finish in period 2. Only 3 pounds 11 ounces separate Wesley Strader in third and Paul Elias, who's in 10th. The pressure has never been higher for our pros battling to survive elimination. Mark Daniels Jr. currently sits in 8th place, but he's only 1 pound 2 ounces shy of that coveted 6th place position. For more on that, let's check in with Marty Stone for today's Yeti Cooler Talk.
Gagliardi's making it look easy, but you guys have showed up an old grinder.
Yeah, it's been unusual, man. I did have a few more bites in this second period as things started to heat up, more concentrated on hardcover, more specifically wood. Some missed opportunities, unfortunately for me, which is probably why I'm sitting where I'm sitting, but you know, I'm not really establishing a strong pattern. I'm more or less just junk fishing, kind of fishing from the seat of my pants, what's in front of me. I've caught 1 fish on a spinnerbait, and then the rest come flipping wood. So I've been just trying to run as much wood as I can possibly fish, but again, it's just not a solid pattern, but I think 1 or 2 of the right bites, and in this week, what I'm noticing, a 2 to 2.5 pounder plus, a fish like that can go a really long ways.
This year on the Bass Pro Tour was dominated with electronics. You were part of that domination. Looks like the day's just flat up old school, man.
Yeah, man, you know, in these cup events, of course, you don't have a lot of time. So I did idle around a little bit this morning on a few places, and I saw some fish that I thought were bass, but they could have been white bass, so I wasn't 100% sold on that. And I actually started the period on that area, but it ended up not being the deal. I'm sure some of these guys are catching them offshore. I mean, water temp's 77 degrees. There's definitely a lot of fish somewhere off the bank. For a lot of us, old school grinder, like you said, pick up a bait and go down the bank, and when you see something that looks good, make a good cast.
Mark Daniels Jr. got a little work to do to make that sudden death round, but he's gonna keep fresh water in front of him. I like his chances.
Game plan this last period is to get big, catch fish.
Catch enough to come in the top 6.
No, I'll get opportunities. It'll probably be close, but I gotta execute.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
This is the only pocket we didn't fish.
Okay, fish. Way back.
I already got a mess. I ain't even made a cast yet.
The next pocket's, oh my gosh, I missed him. Dude, that's a huge fish. Got him, oh my gosh, he got off. He got off.
I'm just sitting here thinking about a bait I could throw to catch a little bit bigger fish than a Ned rig, but it's caught the second biggest fish of the day. You know what I'm saying? Oh, did you see that? God almighty. Just missed him.
That's him, I think. Smalley. That wasn't him. It's bigger than that.
1 pound, 10 ounces.
Nice. Another brown one. Awesome.
I hadn't caught a fish that looked fat and healthy yet.
That's the biggest. Gotcha. Yes. Yes. Game changer right there, boys. That might be a 4-pounder, maybe.
4 pounds, 0 ounces.
Oh, yeah. Ah, finally.
Wesley Strader's caught a 4-pound, 0-ounce fish. He's at 11 pounds and 11 ounces in third. You're still in 7th at 6 pounds, 11 ounces.
Dang.
3-4 pounder go a long ways.
They're in here. It's tough to catch. Bet that was fun.
Strader just over there, he'd talk all break. Roll out there and hook a 4. I retie everything I own, come out and break one off.
You know, there's plenty of fish down this bank. It's just getting in front of one that's aggressive, you know, that'll react to it. That's all it is. Ain't a doubt there's hundreds of fish down that bank.
Pretty sure that one's gonna do it.
Mm-hmm. Insurance right there.
1 pound, 2 ounces.
Yep.
2 pounds, 5 ounces.
Nice. Hey, wood. Ha-ha! Finally, I caught one off wood.
David, let me give you a score tracker update. You've now moved up into 4th place. You have a total of 8 pounds even, moving Mark Rose to 5th place with 7 pounds, 3 ounces.
Come on, be a school hiding out in there. You can't tell me there ain't a bass in there.
It's like on smallmouth. catch a daggum 1 pounder.
1 pound, 1 ounce.
Oh, Smalley.
There's a big old smallmouth. That's a smallmouth. That's what bit me a minute ago. There's another one with him.
3 pounds, 1 ounce.
Nice.
Wesley Strader just caught a 3 pound, 1 ounce. He now moved into second place with 17 pounds and 1 ounce.
That happened fast.
The hotter it gets, the more them shad rise to the surface. So those shad are rising up, the fish are following them, and I'm throwing this old white horny toad.
Biggin. I say biggin. Maybe a keeper. Pulled an Iaconelli on that one. He felt like a good one.
Jordan, that's fish landing violation, 2-minute penalty.
Oh, he just smoked
Hold
it.
just a second. 1 pound, 0 ounces.
Getting lucky.
Jordan Lee has now moved up into 5th place. Todd Faircloth is now in 7th place with 6 pounds, 12 ounces, and Matt Lee's in 8th place with 6 pounds, 11 ounces.
Yeah, he's not going to spend all day not catching any fish.
It's two keepers back to back. So that's, I'm getting there.
I don't know if he's gonna be a pound.
15 ounces, not scored.
Gosh, are you kidding me? Don't want to get in too big a hurry, but dadgum, it needs something to happen.
I think all you can kind of do is laugh about that, huh? Jeez, my.
Welcome back to General Tire's Major League Fishing.
Need this one. Bad.
Pounds, 14 ounces.
Bam! Like, I'll do one of them.
That catch moves Todd Faircloth back into the top 6. Wesley Strader hammered over 9 pounds of bass, moving himself up to 2nd place, aided by a 4-pounder, which is the current Berkeley Big Bass. Today is about finishing top 6 and advancing to the sudden death round. Only an hour and 45 minutes remain in Elimination Round 3, and the weights couldn't be any tighter. One solid bass could make the difference between survival and an early trip home.
If I didn't have the score tracker, I would think I'm in dead last right now. It's crazy tough.
I come around just an obvious big rock right there. I threw the jerkbait around it and didn't catch anything, and I just pitched a Nico rig over there, and he started swimming off with it.
That's the thing about, going to a lake you've never been to. You gotta kind of analyze it and see what the main source of cover is. And the water's down, so the main source of cover is gonna be, it has to be rock, because this thing ain't nothing but rock and pea gravel.
Oh, that's a big one.
£1 pound, 14 ounces.
People usually yell and scream when that happens.
Wesley, Dave Lefebvre has caught his 12th fish.
So did Wesley Strader. Another smallmouth. You believe in that? He might accidentally go. Come on, don't flop off on the floor.
1 pound, 0 ounces.
Nice. Another smallmouth on a piece of wood. Had to go to the spinnerbait. The water's done got dingied up on me.
Wesley's definitely, he's figured it out.
That sucker hit that thing when I was pulling it out of the water. That was awesome.
Just need to catch some fish, man. I can't seem to do that.
Lack of wind ain't helping either, I don't think.
Give me a sign, babies. Come on now.
There's one. Oh my gosh. Giant. Giant for today.
Yeah.
About that.
1 pound, 14 ounces.
That's what we like to hear.
Dave Lefebvre has caught another fish. He's now at 20 pounds, 9 ounces.
just break a 2-pounder off, and then just a 1.5 pounds or just followed it right to the boat. Oh, that stings. There he is. Oh, he's on there. Come on. Smallmouth, I think. Nope. Yep. Little skinny smallmouth.
1 pound, 3 ounces.
1-3. All right. There's one. Boy, they making it hard on me today. Little Berkeley square bull. Just tied it on. Been seeing a lot of little small shad. This is the smallest little square bill I got. He smoked it. He may be a pound.
1 pound, 1 ounce.
1 pounder him to death, but hey, today I'll take him.
You're still less than a pound down cut.
I'm gonna have to get out of here, get on the main lake if this doesn't produce.
God dang it. That was another bite, dude.
Stay on there. Please stay on there. Yes. So slow, man. So miserable.
1 pound, 3 ounces.
Yes. Worth its weight in gold, man. Let's catch another one. Just so slow, I can't even explain. I got sweat dripping off my nose. Just grinder, man.
£1 pound, 8 ounces.
Yes, sir. 1.8, baby. Yes, sir.
Mark Daniels has caught his 6th fish. He has now moved into 6th place with 8 pounds, 5 ounces, moving you to 7th place with 8 pounds even.
That ain't good.
They're not gonna give it to us today, boys. We're gonna have to earn it.
How much time we got?
35 minutes.
Jeez. What a grinder.
It's gonna be a nail biter, boys. Always is.
Welcome back to General Tire's Major League Fishing for the Academy Sports and Outdoors Heritage Cup, presented by Magellan Outdoors from Waco, Texas.
Get up in there, baby. Yes. Right in the beak.
1 pound, 8 ounces.
1.8, baby. Yes, sir. They ain't big ones, but they adding to the total.
There's just over 30 minutes remaining in Elimination Round 3. And our top 3 anglers look to be in great shape to advance to the sudden death round. The rest of the field is in a fight for survival. Less than 3 pounds separates 4th place Mark Daniels Jr. and 9th place Mark Rose. The clock is ticking. It's time to go big or go home.
Mark, back to back. Must have got on a little bridge column.
It just keeps getting worse.
Well, you need 1 scoreable bass to move back into 6th place.
Lord, please don't let the fun stop now.
I'm ready to have one of those days and these deals where you just kind of coast. It's been a while since I've had one of those days.
£1 pound, 11 ounces.
Mark Rose has caught his 5th fish. That moved him to 6th with 8 pounds, 14 ounces. Now I have a 1 pound, 2 ounce lead ahead of 7th.
1 fish. Who's 7th?
Jordan Lee.
That ain't who you want there either.
Jordan, you, and David, and Matt are all within 1 scoreable bass of 6th place.
Need a fish.
How many times have I needed 1 more fish?
I don't know how else to get a bite, man, other than throw at these trees. It's hard and it's slow and it sucks.
I feel like I'm gonna get knocked out if I don't catch one.
Same spot.
David Lefebvre has caught another fish. He's now at 23 pounds and 9 ounces.
He wants to pass me bad. I know he does. He may do it too.
Come on, fish, give me 2 more quick ones. Gosh, dang it.
15 minutes.
Stay on there. Please stay on there. Please stay on there. Please stay on there. Oh, I needed you. Oh, man.
Yeah. 2 pounds, 1 ounce.
Yes. Yes. Boys, we ain't got much time. Please be a school of you.
Oh, smallmouth. Ain't no smallmouth in Texas. Come on, Nathan.
1 pound, 6 ounces.
Mark Rose caught his 6th fish and moved him up to 4th with 10 pounds, 4 ounces. And Matt Lee caught his 8th, moved him up to 5th with 9 pounds, 15 ounces. That moved you down to 7th with 9 pounds, 10 ounces. You need 3 ounces to move up to 6th.
You need 1 pound, 6 ounces to get back into 6th place.
We're gonna run back to where we've caught 3 or 4. Finish it out right there.
That's all I know to do.
You watch. Jordan will catch one in the last 2 minutes and go past Rose. You watch it.
You need 1 pound, 13 ounces.
That's a giant fish. 5 minutes.
God dang it, dude. Golly.
That'll work. Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. Please be a pound.
15 ounces,
That burns you right there. Woo! Oh, I got him.
Yes! How about that for last minute Rose? Oh!
1 pound, 12 ounces.
How about that? Thank you.
Todd Fairclaw just moved into 4th place with a 1 pound, 12 ounce. Mark Daniels Jr. is now the first guy out. Matt Lee's in 6th place with 9 pounds, 15 ounces.
Oh, man. Every time. I'll be right there on the old bubble, boy.
You're down to your last 50 seconds.
Last cast. Probably not gonna happen, but we're gonna make it anyways.
Please, please.
Yeah, baby, that's the one right there. We in that thing.
Come on, fish.
Yes.
2 pounds, 10 ounces.
Yes, 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 baby.
Here's your big chance.
Come on.
Oh, good.
10, 9, 8,
7, 6, 5, 4.
3, 2, 1. Line's out.
Whew.
That's the end of the round.
Thank you, Lord. Man.
Yeah. Oh, that feels good.
If that ain't an adrenaline rush, I don't know what is.
Woo. I'll put another bait on with 2 minutes to go. Make a cast to the bank, catch the biggest one of the day, a 2 pound, 10 ouncer. Crazy.
I felt a 7.
You're first guy out, 9:15, 7th place.
That's all she wrote. Tough day. We didn't deserve to move on.
Yeah, hey, some days it just doesn't happen, man.
Bad news is we got cut. Good news is it's over. That was a grinder.
Congrats. I mean, the guys who made it, I mean, it was just brutal. Brutal conditions.
Exciting is all I can say.
It just worked out. Yeah, we got on something fairly early, and we're able to, carry that through the, the whole first and second period and build up a lead, like I said, and we didn't have to catch them here in the end, thank goodness. But regardless, we're going on to the next round. So we'll see you. We'll see you again on another day.
Sudden death, here we come, right?
The most agonizing tournament fishing in the history of tournament fishing. Because if you don't get out to a good start, it's rough on you.
That's how this game goes. I love Major League Fishing because literally today I've been in 1st and 10th. I've been all up and down the leaderboard, but you keep your head in the game, you're never out of it, and you can make it.
General Tire's Major League Fishing is brought to you by General Tire. Anywhere is possible. Mossy Oak. Hunt. Fish. Repeat. Abu Garcia. Fish to win. Optima Batteries. The ultimate power source. And by Barbasol Shaving Cream and Razors. A close, comfortable shave for the past 100 years.
Elimination Round 3 of the Academy Sports and Outdoors Heritage Cup is in the books. Today, 10 Major League Fishing pros battled on Belton Lake for the top 6 spots and a ticket to the sudden death round. Under tough fall conditions, Anthony Gagliardi was the only angler to find a consistent bite in period 1.
Now we're talking.
He never lost his lead and won the day.
There we go.
Dave Lefebvre found his bite in period 2.
Yeah, round 1.
While the rest of the field took turns moving in and out of the top 6.
3-0.
In period 3, the W, Wesley Strader, got dialed in and secured 3rd place.
I think we're fishing sudden death.
While 6th place changed hands 13 times. With under 2 minutes to go, Mark Daniels Jr. scaled a 210, moving him back into the top 6 and dropping Matt Lee to 7th as the final angler out.
That's why you can't quit.
Let's catch up with Anthony Gagliardi to check out his winning baits in Bass Pro Shops end of the line.
I'm Anthony Gagliardi, and these are the baits that I use to win my elimination round. First one I have here is a 4 3/4 inch Berkeley bottom hopper, green pumpkin. This is a bait that if you didn't have another bait available to you for the rest of your life, just take this one and you'll get plenty of bites and be able to catch a lot of fish. Lakes like this with a lot of rock, a lot of clear water. I've done really, really well with this. So that's what I decided to start my day with. I caught my first 4 fish of the day on this bait. It gave me the lead. That's the ones that we're trying to go after right here. Second bait, that I utilized was a jerk bait. This one is a Berkeley. It's a cutter. It has super great action, just a really hard cutting back and forth. If you're in a situation where you're on some smallies, clear water, and you've got the right conditions with the wind, then this is the bait you want to have in your hand. Now we're talking. Yeah, these 2 baits, I think I caught 12, 13 fish, throughout the course of the day. Every one of them, came on something just like this. And that thing was like a torpedo.
With today's win, Anthony Gagliardi is advancing to sudden death and will be joined by Dave Lefebvre, Wesley Strader, Mark Daniels Jr., Todd Faircloth, and Mark Rose. The bottom 4 anglers will be heading home. The Berkeley Big Bass of the day goes to Wesley Strader when he wrestled in this 4-pound hog early in period 3.
Oh yeah.
Our Barbasol Close Shave goes to Mark Daniels Jr. He put a 210 in the boat with under 2 minutes to go in the round, moving him from 7th to 4th and securing his spot in the sudden death round.
You gotta keep grinding, baby. You gotta keep grinding. Yes.
Let's send it over to Marty Stone, who's with today's winner, Anthony Gagliardi.
Fog, no wind, clear water. So many of the anglers that you compete against on a regular basis, they seek out dirty water. They like to fish shallow cover. You are 180 degrees from that. You look for the clearest water. You look for schoolers. I mean, it's something that's sort of unique, but you're considered one of the best at. Where did that develop?
Just growing up, living on Lake Murray. It's a great summertime schooling lake. It's funny you say that about the dirty water. I know, like these guys have been beating my brains in these cups in that dirty water. I knew when I got here, you need to take a right, but I still turn left to come down to the clear end, even though I know, the dirty water does well. If you don't know anything, shallow is the best way to go, and if you're gonna go shallow, the dirty water is better, and so I think that's why it plays such a big role in these things without the practice. But if you can find them in this kind of stuff, you can do well if you find them in the clear water.
These cup events, you've had mixed results. This is by far your strongest round. How does it feel?
It feels great. The first one I fished, I did well the first day. You know, I kind of thought like, man, I got this. Like these may be suited for me, but the next two just kicked my butt. You know, it really feels good to be able to make it past this first round. Not only that, but to win the round, have that momentum going into the next round, it definitely means a lot.
Anthony Gagliardi put on a stout performance today in elimination round number 3. He's the winner of this round and advancing to sudden death.
Make sure you tune in next week for Sudden Death Round 1 of the Academy Sports and Outdoors Heritage Cup, presented by Magellan Outdoors from Waco, Texas. Until then, thanks for watching General Tire's Major League Fishing.